Hey guys, I know DOA is live too, so I don't expect everybody to jump over here. And I'm just getting ready for the Public Works meeting. So as I'm doing that, I thought I would just jump on. So that way I can be ready. We'll get the Zoom ready. Let's see. Did I open up the... Nope. Open no link. Let's put one on here. Okay, let's try that again. Poof, come on, open up. Do I have too many open? Hey Peter, good afternoon, good morning. I'm sure we have a few minutes before I'll wait to raise my hand. How are you today, Peter? Yeah, it looks like Audit is on her way. I don't know if she's live yet or not. Nope, she is not live yet. Oh, yes, she is. It's fooling with me.
This here, like I'm just here to make sure no one does anything wrong. Wonder what city attorney we got blessed with today. So you're the one that keeps all this running, huh?
Yeah, I try to.
No, thank you for your service. You know, it's great that people
Sorry, we're just
have
waiting
access.
to
That's
get
the Zoom
into
thing. That's
the Public Works thing today.
Oh, okay. We'll go to that. I was just in between putting gas in my car and going to a meeting. So, should we talk? I'll call you when I get a chance.
Testing. One.
Yeah, give me a holler after.
Ciao.
All right, bye.
Testing. 1, 2. Is it good?
Check, mic check.
Hey, Mini Minion. Yeah, it's that time of year, Peter, isn't it? I know it's still not calling for the S word around here, but it looks like it could rain, that's for sure. If it were to rain in the middle of the night, I bet you it would come down white. I remember growing up, because I grew up here in Michigan when I was little, and we used to have snowstorms every winter, and we always had white Christmases, and we always had lots of snow. And since I've moved back here from Alaska, it's very seldom that we have. I mean, last year we had 2 snowstorms that we had to actually plow. Oh, wow.
Audio test.
I got somebody calling me from Oklahoma. How do I turn my thing on vibrate only? I'll wait for this to go to voicemail. Let me refresh this. There we go. Everybody say cheese. Everybody taking pictures. Cheese. Yeah, right. We don't, I mean, I can't believe that, and I'm happy because I love winter. I like the cold. I don't mind the cold, but I really don't like the snow because it's hard to get around in a wheelchair when it's snowy. Okay, now this went to voicemail, so I think I can turn my ringer all the way down. Press the volume up or down, then on the screen change the notification from ring to vibrate. I just turned the ringer down as far as it'll go. I know there's a quick way to do it on your buttons for the iPhone, but I can't remember. because I normally never turn it off, so we'll just turn it down. I know, nice big white, everything's clean, beautiful white for the day. I'm hitting Public Works with legal stuff today. I've already got me written out. I was going to look at the, I didn't look at the agenda for today. Hopefully they'll do as they have been doing it first, or at least after approval of presentation, retirement certificate. Well, we may have to wait till after that. Assessment hearing, 3, 4, 5. Lots of assessment hearings today. An R permit for looks like audit made it there. She's in the back of the room, I can see. So when I know that there's theatrics here in the LA area for their meetings and stuff, but wasn't there such a huge difference between city council and meetings? Like with the Salt Lake one, the Chicago one, they all get upset, but they don't get theatrical. It's like, it's informative. There's such a huge difference. Did you see that too, Mini Minion? Is Amy still over on DOA's channel? Wonder if she's gonna call in. Oh, excuse me. The dog sleeping has got me wanting to snore.
Audio test. Good morning to our attendees who are joining us here in the board hearing room. If there are any members of the public who wish to offer commentary on any of our items this morning, and you've not already done so, please fill out a speaker card located in the back of the room, indicate which item you'd like to speak on, and your information. I'll record your information for the record, and we'll call upon you when we hear you or when we get to your item. Good morning as well to our attendees joining us on the Zoom virtual platform. I do see some hands raised. I'm going to go through and ask if our Zoom attendees would like to offer commentary on any of our items this morning, starting with Yvonne. Yvonne, you should be receiving a pop-up allowing you to unmute or asking you to unmute.
Yeah, I want a general comment, and I have a single comment for items 1 through 9 and a single comment for the 10 through 13.
Very well. I'll record you as public comment and items 1 through 13.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. I'm going to go ahead and put you back on mute and lower your hand. We'll move next to Mona M. Mona M., good morning.
Good morning, TJ. Just public comment, please.
Very well. I have you down for public comment. And I'm going to go ahead and put you back on mute and lower your hand. If there are any other members of the public joining us on the virtual platform who wish to offer commentary on any of our agendized items or public comment, please raise your hand at this time. And it is 9:56. We should get started with the meeting in approximately 5 minutes. Thank you.
Hey, Haggis. Hey, Amy. It's okay. Probably more important for Friday, but we have audits there. Yvonne's on, I'm on. It would be nice if Henry were to call in. But I think he's at his city council up there in Boston, isn't he? I thought I saw him live up there. That's okay, guys. We'll hold down the fort. I'm going to hit him with some legal issues anyways that they're not going to be able to get around. Ah, I thought he was at city council. That's what his note said. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't really look into it because I knew I needed to jump on here. Did you see that new security guard that over at DOA over on LRH? That's just funny. Tactical Tina. She's ready for Desert Storm almost. That was funny. But that's scary though when you have somebody that's in their position. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Oh. Sorry, that song stuck in my head. I had to give it away. Who else is back there without it? Nice. Yeah, I was hoping she didn't get off on insanity plea. For as much as I'd like to think that if you could hurt your child, you'd have to be insane, I don't think that was her case.
Good morning once again to our attendees who are joining us here in the board's hearing room. If there are any other members of the public who wish to offer commentary on any of our items or general public comment, please fill out a speaker card located in the back of the room. Indicate which items you'd like to speak on and hand it to me. I'll record your information for the record and we'll call upon you when the item is, when we get to your item. Good morning as well to our attendees who are joining us on the Zoom platform. I do have Yvonne and Mona M down. If there are any additional commenters who wish to offer commentary on the virtual platform, please raise your hand and I'll ask you to unmute, identify yourself for the record and which item you'd like to speak on. And seeing no hands raised, we should get started with the meeting momentarily.
Snorri McSnore snore. I hear you, buddy. Good sleep. Get some good sleep. Oh, good boy.
Recording in
We are now
progress.
in record mode, President Corson.
All right, welcome everybody to the Board of Public Works meeting for Wednesday, November 20th. Mr. Knight, if you'd like to establish quorum for us.
Yes, good morning, President Corson, President Corson, Vice President Chavez, President Pro Tem Grant, Commissioner Kang, and Commissioner Mitchell are present. We do have a quorum. We are also joined this morning by City Attorney Representative Virginia Choi and Acting Executive Officer TJ Knight. President Corson, we have speaker cards under public comment. We have a public comment speaker in the room. We have 2 public commenters on Zoom. We have distributed 2 general public comments via the Google form from Barbara Brody and Yvonne Best. And we have 1 public comment that's been distributed via the Google form on item 10. And then we have 1 commenter in the room on all items and 1 commenter on Zoom on all items. We have no neighborhood council commentary this morning.
Okay. Before we take public comment, just want to ask if we can take items 1 through 9 at one time. So we'll do that.
Yes.
And then we'll proceed with approval of the minutes for Wednesday, November 6th, if there's a second to my motion.
Second.
Mr. Knight, there's a first from myself and a second from President Pro Tem Grant.
And we will go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of minutes from November 6th, starting with you, President Corson.
Aye.
Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Kang.
Aye.
And Commissioner Mitchell.
Aye.
All items and approval of minutes is unanimous.
And we will take public comment for general public comment and multiple agenda item public comment before the presentation. Mr. Knight, if you'd like to read our board rules on public comment, please.
Excellent. Thank you, President Corson. So the new board rules amended November 2024 are in effect today. And under the new rules, there will be no opportunity for the members of the public wishing to comment on multiple agenda items to comment after staff presentation on those items. For the second paragraph in Rule 13, the multiple agenda item comment segment will be the only opportunity to speak other than during general public comment for those members of the public who have submitted speaker cards on more than one agenda item. While the presiding officer may grant or deny speakers additional time on multiple agenda items, no discretion is provided to allow members of the public to provide item comments at the time each of those individual items are considered. So the only way a member of the public could provide post-presentation testimony on a specific item would be if that is the sole agenda item on which they wish to provide comment. And even then it would be at the discretion of the presiding officer. And so that's the update to the multiple agenda item comment guidelines in the board rules.
Thank you, Mr. Knight. And we also have our City Attorney, Virginia Choi, here. We'll make sure our public commenters remain on topic. We'll start with general public, multiple agenda items and general public comment. We have one from Audit LA in the room. If you'd like to.
I mean, I'm still like trying to recover from my assault on free speech. I can speak 2 minutes to general and then.
No, you have 1 minute general public comment time, and there's 2 minutes for multiple agenda to the extent that you're speaking on more than one agenda item.
Okay, so I just have 3 minutes and I just put it all out there, however it comes out.
And actually it might be 3 minutes, but.
But remember, I compare contrast, so I will not be off topic. I never am. And I give historical context. So if you're taking away free speech, you better take away all the interruptions, please. And shame on you guys for doing this.
So you will have 1 minute for general public comment.
My apologies. It's a total of 3 minutes for the agenda items.
Wait, so 3 minutes? I'm just gonna do everything.
You have a total of.
Total of 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
So I get a total of 4 minutes. So I get 3 minutes of, oh my God.
On the agenda items, this is how it's done at council. And 1 minute of general public comment.
1,000 people over there trying to speak. Oh, okay.
So same way that you've spoken at council, 1 minute general public comment, 3 minutes total for multiple agenda items.
Thank you. Give us up and running time, please, and don't interrupt me. Okay, so I'm going to start with general public comment. Shame, 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 shame on all of you for trying to deny people's rights to speak and our freedom to come redress our government. These are big, important topics, and we should be able to speak on them freely. It's not like city council, it's very different. But I am here because, well, we all know why I'm here. It's the church, the cult of Scientology. Now they are opening up their winter wonderland, okay, at their other place on Hollywood Boulevard at their test center. And I want to know, I can't find out, do they have permits for that? Do they need permits for that? Do they need inspectors for that? Do they have inspections for that? And, and also even at the Blue site, okay, they're building these structures also on the street. So not only do we have all the planters that are just, no one, we can change public speech, but we can't change, get them to fix that. But now they're building structures, not using safe equipment to even build them. And so it's just adding more. So can you please just get them to abide by the laws? Like you're getting us to abide by everything. Can you get them to abide by everything? Tell me when I'm supposed to go on to.
And that's 1 minute for public comment.
Okay. All right. Number one, thank you for finally giving some attention to the Valley. I absolutely support this 100%. It is so dark and abysmal there. Okay. I go through there often because of different, there's neighborhood council meetings there right near there too. And with the Big Lots closing, it is very difficult to navigate. It's difficult to navigate when it's well lit during sunlight, but because of the streets that are not maintained or the sidewalks that are not maintained. But we're more interested in, free speech than we are fixing our city, but that's okay. I digress. And so I support that. And now on number 10 and 11, which I find very interesting, we're talking about right-of-ways. And here's where I'm going to do comparison and contrasting and historical context. Okay, here we are, people that are doing it the right way. They're coming before you and seeking an R permit for their right-of-way infringement. Okay, And I know you're going to say yes, because I've only, in all the 6 months have I been here, I've only heard one no, which I appreciate. I appreciate free thinkers. And so, but you're going to accept this. But nobody, why aren't we pushing Scientology, who has a massive amount of horrific encroachment? Why are they exempt from getting, from pursuing an R permit? Why are they exempt from the consequences of not pursuing, a revocable permit? These people are doing it. Why are they not being forced to do it? You're forcing me to speak on things within 3 minutes, but you can't force them to make the public right away ADA compliant. How is that fair? And that's where the rub is. Okay. If you had to restrict me and you can find all the time to do it, you can find a way to restrict them. And also you're saying that you don't have enough investigators to go investigate what they're doing on these encroachments.
Which agenda item are you speaking on at the moment?
11 and 12, because the encroachments, they're looking for R permits. And I'm asking comparison, why are they able to pursue these topics? Okay. But we're not able to make sure that they're doing their R permits. It's not fair. It's not right. And we've been asking you since June to please get these encroachments fixed. It's breaking the sidewalks. You're making the sidewalks more dangerous. Okay. I can't get through.
And that's 3 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you for the.
Thank you. Next up for all agenda items, I believe we have someone in the virtual platform.
We do. President Carson, I'm going to ask Yvonne to unmute at this time. Yvonne,
Thank you. Listen quickly. Permit number 2024-2051-2024 is a permit for 4 days, and it's only an event that is going to take place in 4 hours. The event really is on November 23rd. The road is closed from the 22nd to the 25th. That is, if they don't close it earlier, just on their own whimsy. Stop it. Special permit number 2024-2076-2024. 16 days left for this one to be considered. The actual event is on the 7th and 8th, and they are 4 hours each. They are closing the day before and will not reopen the road until the 9th, the day after. That's 31 extra hours of denying the public access to the road. The vendors' permits, these are permits that need to have listed all the vendors.
Yvonne,
Yes.
That's 1 minute for public comment. You'll now have 3 minutes for your commentary on all agenda items.
Okay, 1 through 9. You have people with limited resources in the city of Los Angeles, and when you put a light and then an easement and an assessment on their property taxes, that may be their monthly discretionary funds. Please do not continue to add fees on top of fees on top of fees. Secondly, make sure that all the contractors that do that work are not using slave labor. Numbers 10 through 13. I'm all for public doing parks and things like that. However, I want to make sure that the members of the Sea Organization, which are actually slave labor, they have no discretion about their own activities, are excluded from any work on any of these types of projects. They shall not work at the demand of the organization Scientology for a park or a public road. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you. For general public comment, Mr. Knight, do we have, I believe, one hand raised?
Yes, we have Mona M. Mona M, go ahead. You have 60 seconds for public comment.
Good afternoon. I know you sent out letters to Scientology telling them to correct the planters in the thorny bushes. I would like to remind you that under both Title II and for Scientology Title III of the ADA, both entities are equally liable in violation of and equally responsible for remediation of this problem. Also, the tenant-landlord ruling can be used in conjunction with the ADA. I want to propose 3 solutions. 1, remove the planters along LRH Way and Fountain Avenue, remove the thorny bushes on Catalina. 2, make all planters comply with city, state, federal ordinances, guides, and codes and laws. Change out the thorny bushes to be acceptable vegetation on Catalina. 3, since the cult likes the planters and thorny bushes so much, have them move to their own property. They can watch the butterflies from there. Until one of these measures is implemented, you will be held in violation along with Scientology. I am
And
not
that's
wrong.
60
Thank
seconds.
you, and I yield
Thank you.
back my time.
Thank you. That's 60 seconds. Thank you, Mona. And that concludes public comment and multiple agenda item commentary this morning, President Corson.
Thank you. With that, we will close general public comment and public comment on multiple agenda items, and we'll move into the presentation that we have for today for Benjamin Novita.
So good morning, Commissioners, President Corson, Commissioners Kang, Chavez, Grant, and Mitchell, and City Attorney. It is a great honor to be here this morning to honor our friend and colleague, Benjamin Novita. So after 35 years plus of service, 34 years plus, really close. I have had the pleasure of knowing Ben for the last 3 years as his division manager. However, he's the one who has been teaching me for the last 3 years about all the different programs that are in the Solid Resources Citywide Recycling Division, as he has been very part of a lot of the beginnings of many programs that we have. Ben began his career as a student engineer at Hyperion Treatment Plant. Then he moved on as a civil engineer associate, working on many of the solid waste programs, especially at the beginning of AB 939, where we were asked to achieve state mandates in reuse, recycling, and composting. So he has worked on many programs of those, including also household hazardous waste, used oil, and as well as biosolids. Ben also helped actually develop the ordinance that helps.
I'm going to, we'll go back to that. Maybe, I don't even really care what they talk about for the R permits. Sorry, I got an attitude. Is DOA still talking? Let's put DOA.
Jurors had agreed to meet voluntarily. She said nothing harassing or improper. And all 3 jurors volunteered their cell phones' names when contacted. But the judge said she had received complaints from jurors who felt pressured by the defense team, said they were not first advised that they had an absolute right to not discuss the case if they didn't allow to do so. Olmedo wrote she was troubled that they were approached.
Thank you. Can I find out if they called my name yet? Okay, so where do you want me, sir? 'Cause I know you're gonna go drag me.
So the main thing is just try to stay out the middle as much as you can until they call your name. And then obviously you can go up, but just wherever you feel comfortable.
Well, I want to be able to hear. Yeah, I want to be videotaping
All
here.
the way up to the ropes on either side.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Probably this side.
But not in the middle. Okay, thank you, sir. Oh, sorry to photo bomb. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Sorry.
Sorry.
Right.
Let me put her on mute. That way we can talk. They did talk about this for the last couple of sessions, but last meeting, I think it was Friday, they let us stay because they hadn't put it in the paper yet. So now it's like here, you can talk on whatever agenda items you want for up to 3 minutes total, but they have to stay on topic of whatever agenda item. And then you get 1 minute for public comment, which is anything within their purview. That sucks. I didn't know they had changed it yet. I knew they were going to, and they were waiting to put it in the paper. Damn it, they're taking my free speech away. Oh well, change the rules. I'll follow the rules. I'll figure it out. Okay, guys, well, that was a public comment session on Public Works. Friday is an important day. Remind yourself that we'll have up to 3 minutes per agenda item. No, up to 3 minutes accumulative for agenda items, and we only have one agenda item on Friday. So you'll have 2 minutes total. Okay, bye, Amy. I'll see you over. I'll probably hop in DOA's and audits channel while I'm running around. It's already 1:20 here. So, okay, love you guys. Thanks.